So we just finished seeing a sneak preview of Wes Anderson's new film, Asteroid City, at the beautiful Michigan Theater in wonderful downtown Ann Arbor. So what did you think?
I thought it was excellent. I think it's my favorite Wes Anderson film. The colors were amazing. The color palette, the whole thing was amazing. The shots, everything, the panning, everything was amazing about it. From the very opening scene.
I feel like Tenenbaums is still my favorite because that movie held such a place in my heart. Like, I wanted to live in that movie. I was so sad when that movie actually ended. Yeah. I was like, oh. But this one I think is definitely his most mature filmmaking wise. Like, his techniques and everything are just like absolute perfection.
They
on
are
every
perfection.
shot.
Every shot's perfection.
It was it kind of sucks that there was like somebody pulled the fire alarm or something during the movie,
right in the middle of the film,
and it kind of like broke the flow.
Yeah. Somebody pulled the fire alarm in the theater, and then we didn't know whether we were to exit or not, and then they had to come back and fix the film. And
I was super under the film spell until that happened, and then it took me a little bit to like let all that go and get back in.
The main location of the film, there's two different locations in the film, but the main location, I would watch that and life unfolding there for hours and hours and hours and hours. If it was a show, I'd watch it every day. That's how good it was. It was endearing and funny and really kind of thought-provoking. I loved it. It had like great kids in it, like a couple of his
Those kids are great.
Yeah.
I wish I could remember
love when
their
he
names.
puts kids in his
They were all
film.
named after they were named after like muses, I think. Like one of them's named Calliope. That's what made me think that they were all named after muses. At first I thought they were the witches from Macbeth because they were like really kept trying to do spells and stuff, but I think that they were actually supposed to be muses. Great performances by everybody. I don't know, I wish Bill Murray was there, but he wasn't. Yeah. And that kind of sucked.
But they had a couple of newer faces.
Yeah.
I think Bryan Cranston's kind of new to Wes Anderson films, right?
I think so, yeah. Maya Hawke was great, too.
Maya Hawke's great, as always.
Yep. I wasn't sure who the guy that played the cowboy was. I know I've seen his face, but I had no idea
I don't know, but
was.
he had an English accent. I know that when they came back to him, but
I purposely didn't
excellent.
do any homework, any research on this movie. I just went in blind because Wes Anderson's one of those directors that I trust enough that I'm like, I'm probably gonna, I haven't disliked any movie he's made yet. Like, I've liked other ones better than other ones, but this one really, I think, showed his like, he has an absolute love of like French New Wave, and this really showed that. I was really thinking that, and there's a particular scene where this kind of messenger guy is reading these letters to Scarlett Johansson, and he like really zoomed it out away from this guy for impact, and then like zoomed right back in, and it was just like, it was really, really effective, but it was also kind of funny when you like think about the filmmaking techniques of what he's doing.
And on a side note, like, Scarlett Johansson is made for films like this. Like, she is, I know that she's a Marvel superhero and everything like that, but her performances in films like this and like Jojo Rabbit are just like, perfect.
Because that's the
she's
thing,
just
she
so
got her
great.
start in independent films.
Right.
And doing more artistic stuff, and then became a huge...
Well, I think she was amazing in this. I loved her. She was funny, just the right amount of funny. And and Jason Schwartzman always.
There was like a
so
line
great.
in one of those letters that I mentioned that I felt like was targeted at Scarlett, and I was like, oh, that's probably true, and it's so sad, but I hope it's not true. I don't really want to give spoilers away, though.
That they don't think she's funny.
No, it was I'll tell you afterwards. But no, I definitely highly recommend checking the movie out.
I would watch it again right now if I could.
Yeah, it's one of those ones that I was sitting there thinking, like, man, I can't wait to own this movie. Like, I want that now.
Yeah, it's definitely. I definitely want that. And it just like I loved this one. We're out to dinner at Hop Cat in Ann Arbor, and that's why we're like being quiet. But
Yeah, and there's people walking everywhere.
yeah, everywhere.
And also, I'm gonna eat this pretzel.
Eat it. I've been drinking my margarita, but just some of the shots that he takes, I love because it sets it up so storybook like, you know, just like it just lays it all out like a storybook, the story for you, and I just love it.
Yeah, I love that. Everything feels like a set. In this one, he actually gave it a hook that there's a reason that everything feels like a set. And everything is a set.
Yeah.
But it's definitely, if you're a fan of Wes Anderson, I think you'll absolutely love it. If you're a fan of like just quirky comedies, you'll definitely enjoy it too. So
And Tom Hanks is in this, which is I think this is his first Wes Anderson film, right? Or no? Well, who did the last one? Was he in the last one about the newspaper?
was he? God, I don't remember.
I don't remember if he was in the last one about the newspapers, but
Thank you very much.
it was definitely. Thank you. Ooh, thank you.
Thank you. So with that,
Anyway.
I'm gonna definitely recommend this movie, and I
Me
hope
too.
that people will give us your thoughts on the movie. Leave comments, send emails at Rob at Cinexcess.com or Kelly at Cinexcess.com, or just put comments on YouTube. So until next time, that's it. So
Go see Asteroid City.
definitely. So take care.